Mondays and Tuesdays at this time, we take a little trip and check in with Todd Horwitz with Bubba Trading, and he joins us now from Redwood, Illinois. And what do you think of this action here today, Todd? I know that you've always been very optimistic about where the grains are headed. We have put on quite a bit on the soybean market and the corn market, about 50 cents or so over on the corn side, and a little bit more than that on the soybean side. Is this just a temporary pullback, do you think, or you think this is headline driven?
Good morning, John. Nobody wants to ever hear me say this, but this is extremely healthy for the market. This plays perfectly into a market that's probably going significantly higher. You have to get some pullbacks. We've gone up, as you said, 40, 50 cents. Wheat's been up about 30 or 40 cents. You're going to see some pullbacks back into some support levels, which will attract new money buyers that will push them higher once again. You don't want to see that straight spike up move, because typically that's only going to be sold because that's usually driven by panic and fear. These markets right now are moving on good, solid information and a lot of new money flowing into the markets. And that's what you want to see when you're an owner of these grains is new money buyers, not a fear or a panic rally or sell-off.
Are we in danger of getting this market into oversold territory too soon?
No, I don't think so. I think just, again, we're looking at corn, right around between 390 and 395 is a great level to step back in. Soybeans, 940, 945. So again, we're in great position. This would be natural when we just broke out to some new levels here. So again, I'm very comfortable, and I'm an owner, so I'm very comfortable with the way that they're trading right now. And I think that, again, to me, really this is a buying opportunity, or it's a spot for those not in who might want to enter to get into these markets right now.
I know one of the other things that you follow very closely, Todd, is the VIX index, or that level of fear that's in the market. Kind of gives us a little bit of a gauge. What are you seeing so far today as far as all of these markets, with the Dow headed higher today?
The Dow's going to the moon, as they say, and the VIX is very complacent. Once again, investors have been able to shake off any fear. They don't care about the repo rate. They don't care about the global recession. They don't care about the trade deal. They don't care about any of the bad news, because right now, the one place to invest your money is the United States equity market because of the global recession. So again, we're setting up for another probably a pretty solid beatdown at some point, because of course, you can't be this complacent. It's not that simple. It's not that easy. So we're really soaring today. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Again, I wouldn't get in front of it, but certainly I'm not a real big fan of the way the market's rallying today.
I want to get your thoughts on the dollar also, Todd. Where do you see that? You still think we stand a chance here to go to par?
I do. I do. I think when you go back and look, let's go back to last week. The Fed, more bond buying, more stuff, which only really reduces the value of the dollar. They're printing more money, reducing the value. So it's come down a little bit. It's actually broke that upward bias we had. But again, as long as you can hold 98, I think the dollar goes to par easily, because I don't think that the Fed can stop it. And one of the big reasons you have to look at here is the dollar is not only the world reserve currency, but it's also a fear asset that a lot of money flows into from all over the world when they're concerned about their own economies, knowing that the dollar is going to remain stable. So that in itself should keep the dollar going higher. So as much as the Fed and the government wants to get the dollar lower, I think it continues to work higher because of the troubles going on around the globe.
Todd, always appreciated. We always enjoy our visits with you. Todd Horwitz, Bubba Trading. You can find him at bubbatrading.com. And we're going to check out what's going on with the brand new information from USDA when it comes to cutouts. Also, the last week in cutouts for the pork. That's straight ahead here on the Market Day Report.